Hey buddy, this is game 2. This one went a little bit smoother. It really shows off some of the cards that we're testing out for this deck. So my first hand, I have Mental Missteps. I'm very happy to see that because I know how many one-drop counters, one-drop spells rather, Dawts runs. He goes first too, which is even nicer. So, I counter Vampiric Tutor. Immediately happy I kept this hand. My turn. I just stash away Ancestral Vision. Ponders. Doesn't scare me too much. Now, I have Cavern of Souls in my build. I know you don't include it in yours, but in the games that I've drawn it, I've been pretty happy. Obviously, it wouldn't do much against aggro, and it's another colorless land basically when you have 3 creatures in your deck, including your commander. But I've never been unhappy to see it. Now that may change, but against a control mirror, it was. I don't know if he actually had any counters, but I felt a lot safer. Okay, so I have 3 mana up. I kept Breeding Pool untapped. I probably should have tapped it considering I can't even play it, and now he's thinking I don't have, or I do have a counter. But either way, he casts a Snapcaster Mage into. I thought he was going to go for Ponder. I don't know why I thought that, but of course he goes for Vampiric Tutor. Of course, I can't tap the mana fast enough to counter that one. So Stubborn Denial. I know you're not 100% sold on Stubborn Denial, but we have our general out about 50% of the time. I mean, usually it's a 1 mana cast, so I think this card really shines in this deck. It's just a tempo card. It's a 1 mana negate when you have your general out. I think it's fantastic. All right, so counter it. Attacks me. Keeps all his mana up. I Thought Scour myself to Yawgmoth's Wool, which I'm pretty happy to see. So I put Cavern down, I name humans. I think 3 of the 4 creatures in my deck are human. Nothing happens, nothing happens. Yeah, so he didn't do anything on his turn. He had all his mana untapped, and I completely figured he was going to fight me for this Ancestral Vision. Because how can you not? I had Venuser, and this is a card that we just added. It's really shining right here, mainly because I have Cavern of Souls, and he can't counter that. He has a lot of counter non-creature spells for one. For example, he has Stubborn Denial in his deck, and that obviously doesn't work on Venuser. Not only because he's a creature, but because I used a Cavern of Souls. So, cast him, put Remand back in his hand. Ancestral Vision happens, and I was so excited I didn't even play my land. Attacks, just say okay. Skeletal Scrying, I'm not 100% sure that I like it in this build. I know what you're thinking. I mean, it basically delves, draws you cards, but every time I've drawn it, I haven't had an opportunity to use it, especially against control mirror. It's been tough for me, but I mean that's why we test cards. Yeah. Take care. So I just have Kevin Graham there in the background.
That's what he does. Yeah.
So he cast Maelstrom Pulse. I thought about not countering it because I could just probably cast my general in 2 turns. But I sort of wanted to get Liliana. I was gonna Skeletal Scrying away negate at the end of this. He plays Mana Drain. Couldn't be happier to see that. So instead, Condescend. See Soul Ring on top. He concedes. Yeah.